Hi viola players, this video is called Scale Skills and we're going to go over how to play all of the scales you should know within 1 to 2 years of starting to play the big fiddle. So let's start off with song number 1, the D scale. This is usually the song that we learn first. It uses only tape notes, and by tape notes I mean the red, white, and blue like I have here. First finger, second finger, and third finger. It starts on open D, then we have E, then we have F sharp, then we have G, A, and then we have B, then we have C sharp. Notice how it's sitting on top of one ledger line, and then D. Notice how it is inside the second ledger line. C sharp, right on the white tape, second finger, B, A, open A, and then G, and then F sharp, then E, and then D. Let's listen to it. And then let's listen to it while I finger along on my viola. Getting ready with the open D string. Next, let's move on to our G scale. The G scale is exactly like the D scale, except we start on our open G string and do the exact same finger pattern. Just tape notes going up 2 strings and coming back. G, A, B, C, D, E, F sharp, G, F sharp, E, D, C, B, A, G. That is G, A, B, C, D, E, F sharp, G, F sharp, E, D, C, B, A, G. And now let's listen to it. And again, and I will finger along on my viola. So that was the G scale. Next up is the C scale. The C scale starts on the C note. We will use the C that is 3 fingers down on the G string. 3 fingers down on the G string is the C note. The other thing that's weird about this scale are these things. That L2 means low 2. This note would normally be F sharp right here, but with a low 2, and there's no sharp, it just becomes F. This is F. This is F sharp. The long name for this is F natural, but you can just call it F. F sharp and F. Do not call this one F. This one is F sharp. Do not call this one F sharp. This one is F, F natural. So we have C, which is 3 fingers on the G string, and then open D, E, F, G, A, B, C. Notice we have another 2 on my purple dot right there, exactly in between red and white. Not a C sharp, but we need a C, C natural. So let's go through this. C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, B, A, G, F, E, D, and then C. There you go. And then let's listen to it. And then let's listen to it again, and I will finger along. So get your third finger ready on the G string. Here we go. There we go. That was song number 3. That was the C scale. Next, song number 4 is the G scale. This is the exact same as it was with song number 2. We just start on our open G string and use the tape notes. It's just different for our violin players because they have to play all the way up to their E string, which is up like above your A string. Sounds like this. Next, we have a new song, song number 5. This one, instead of being this C scale that starts on that C, 3 fingers on the G, song number 5 starts on that C, all the way down to the basement. That is our open C string. And luckily, that's just entirely tape notes. We don't have anything funny in this one. We just have C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, and then back, B, A, open G, 3 fingers for F, 2 fingers for E, 1 finger for D, and then open C. Let's walk through this. C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, B, A, G, F, E, D, C. And then let's listen to it. And then let's listen to it again, and I will finger along on the viola. So that was song number 5, the C scale, the low C scale, not the high C scale. Moving on to song number 6, the B flat scale. We now need to learn a new kind of note. We know 1, 2, and 3, and we know low 2, but we do not know this yet. L1 means low 1. And you'll notice I have a dot here in between my first finger tape and the nut, which is where the open string starts. Exactly in between there is where our low 1 will go. And notice as we pull down our second finger, our third finger stays. And as we pull back our first finger, our second finger stays low, just like that. It does not go back up to white or come further down to red. We have equal spacing between 1, 2, and 3, just like that. We have low 1, we have low 2, and we have 3, all down at the exact same time. So for the B flat scale, the first note is a B flat, which is not this B, but it is this B flat. Low 2 on the G is B flat right there. And then we have third finger for the C. Then we have open D. And now we have our first low 1 note. This is E flat, low 1 on the D string. And we have a low 2. It is not this low, so where it's where 1 usually goes, it's regular low 2. Then we have 3 for the G note. Then we have open A. And then we have our other low 1. This low one is the note B flat because it's the top of our B flat scale and it's right there with a flat next to it to make it not a B, but a B flat right there. Then open A, and then third finger on the D for the G note, low 2 for the F note, low 1 for the E flat, open D, regular third finger for the C note on the G string, and then the B flat note, low 2 on the G string. So let's listen to this. And then let's do that again, and I will finger along on the viola. I gotta get it ready. Here's the low 2 on the G. Ready? Low 1, low 2, low 1, low 2, low 1, low 2. So that was song number 6. That was our B flat scale where we learned about our low ones. Next is the F scale. So many of these scales use the same patterns. Our F scale shares a pattern with our high C scale. So if you look back at song number 3, it starts on our third finger and it uses low 2s on the 2 strings above it. Now let's go back to our F scale. And now it also starts on the third finger, but not 3 on the G. It starts all the way down on the C string, on the F note. 3 fingers on the C string for the F note to start the F scale. And we also have these low 2s. We have a low 2 on the G for a B flat note. We have a low 2 on the D string for an F note for our F scale. And as we come back down, we also have that low 2 again, the B flat on the G. So we have F, then G, then A, then B flat, then C, and then open D, and then E, regular E on the red tape, and then a low 2 for the F, and then a 1 for the E, open D, 3 for that C, a low 2 right there, a 1 for the A, open G, and then finally third finger on the C string for the F note for our F scale. Let's listen to this one. And then let's listen again, and I will finger along on the viola, getting 3 fingers on the C string. Ready? Here we go. So that was song number 7, our F scale. Song number 8 is the A major scale, and now we are going to learn another new kind of note. So we're going back to our regular tape notes, and then instead of playing on the blue tape, we are going to extend our third finger up to be a high 3. We have normal 3, regular 3, and we have high 3. You can see I have the blue tape and also a blue dot. That blue dot is where my high third finger goes. So we have A, B on the white tape again, and then C sharp, red, white, and then a high 3. A, B, C sharp, and open D, then E, F sharp, G sharp. This is regular G, and this is G sharp, and then we have open A. So let's walk through this together. Right here we have our first finger. Right here we have our second finger. Then we have our C sharp, high third finger. It should not be touching your second finger. just like that. And then we have our open D. Then we have one for the E. We have a regular 2. We have a high 3. And then we have an open A. And then we come back down. We have a G sharp, high 3 on the D. F sharp, regular 2 on the D. E, regular 1. Open D. And then we have a high 3 on the G string for that C sharp. And then we have the B note, regular 2, finally with the A. Let's listen. And then let's listen again, and I will finger along on my viola. Getting my first finger ready, and I'm already starting with my third finger extended, ready to go, but it's not down yet. It's just a snake ready to strike. All right, here we go. There we go. That was our A scale, song number 8. Song number 9 is the exact same thing for violas and cellos, but it is different for my violin players because they have to play up to their open E string. For song number 10, though, it is new for the violas and the cellos. That note all the way down there is the D note. One finger on the C string, and then we have the exact same shape as song 8 and 9. We have the high third finger on 2 strings in a row. Notice the F sharp and the high 3. Whoops. And this C sharp going to a high 3 right there. Okay, right here, D, E, F sharp, G, A, B, regular 2, C sharp, it's a high 3, and then open D. And then we have high 3 for the C sharp, 2 for the B, 1 for the A, and then open G, and then a high 3 for an F sharp, high 3 on the C string, and then an E, 2 fingers on the C string, and then a first finger on the C string for our D. Let's listen to it. Again, notice that is the exact same shape as our A scale. We just moved it over by a string lower. And then let's listen to it again, and I will finger along as we listen. Here we go. Ready, first finger ready, third finger already starting to look high, but not down yet. Stretch. And that was the last scale, our low D major scale for the viola. All right, thank you all very much. If you have any questions about any of these scales, please send me a message. You can send me an email. Good luck with this. Happy practicing, everybody.